Welcome to the Hangout with Abby Kimani. As you can see, I am here with a special guest.
My name is Rachel Kimani, Mama Abby. And I'm glad that she calls me here. She has some very sensible questions, relevant, and I try as much as I can to answer.
Yes, you had that right. This is Ask a Mom, where, well, I ask a mom, and it's my mom, yeah. If you have any questions that you'd like me to ask her, then the comments are open for that same purpose, as long as you keep it respectful. Now, Mom, are you ready?
More than ready.
Okay, sure.
Ever ready.
Kabisa.
Like the battery.
Okay. What do you think about playing hard to get?
Have you noticed most questions they have to
answer the question.
I shouldn't close my mouth. Playing hard to get is neither good nor is it bad.
Oh, you know what it is? Okay. No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, carry on.
And she was asking her mom, what do you think happens before somebody says yes to marriage?
Okay.
Sometimes they play hard to get because you are a valid asset. You honor yourself. And I was about to say before you rudely interrupted, playing hard to get is neither good or bad. It doesn't add value or diminish value if you intend to get married. Sometimes somebody feels, if I just say yes so fast, somebody is going to think I'm just easily available. I was just waiting for anyone to come and I'm ready to get married. But there's a point in it whereby somebody just can't come and tell you, may I marry? You say, yes. Did you have a goal in life, or you're just waiting for somebody to come and propose to you? Playing hard to get also means you are weighing your options versus what the person who is requesting for your friendship represents. Maybe you're looking at them and you're thinking, I would like to spend a bit of time with you in order for me to make up my mind. I would like to pray in order to see whether God has you and I in store. I would like to consult with maybe my parents and see whether I am making the right steps towards like dating you, courting you with a view to getting married. So it's okay, but don't take it too far. Some people have played too far and the person went too far away, so they were never able to capture them. So in essence, when you're saying, give me time, let me think, it's also, well, some people will say they didn't play hard, but when you say, give me time, you also didn't play easy because you're saying, give me time to think. Some people will say, I'll get back to you. As long as you don't say, I got no time for you, you need always to remember that whichever boy will ever talk to you, and even girls outside there, that is somebody's son. They deserve to be told no with honor and with respect. So in case, and in this case, Abi, we are talking about at the right time, because we have agreed, if it happens now, it's a crush, it's a liking, it's a fixation, and it's a quisha. So when that happens and you need to think, you'll say, give me time, I'll come back to you. And if you do not think the gentleman stands a chance, please don't play hard. It will be hurting for you to come back later and you knew you're headed nowhere. Then you tell you, remember I told you I was taking time, and kumbe, you're just afraid of letting the person know that you are not ready for them. So it's unfair to them at the same time, because the moment they're waiting, no other person will be eligible to them. So you have played hard to get, and you have blocked him from ever getting somebody because they think he's hitched to Abby, hitched to so-and-so. Yeah.
I somehow agree because, or I agree, but I also have this aspect of playing hard together I don't think people understand. For example, let's say you people like each other. Let's say you're maybe a bit older. You like each other. then you're texting, you're like, if I reply immediately, I'll seem desperate, I'll seem easy. So you wait for like hours to reply. Then even him is like, even me, I'll seem easy. But when you wait for hours, you'll see even him is waiting for hours. What will you think? You'll think he's not interested. You think you're annoying him. And what will he think? He'll think that the same, that you're not interested. So me, I feel like you're just hurting each other. And like it doesn't give that, like, me, if I'm texting someone and I see you're texting me between hours or between like 40 minutes, like, it's not attractive. And even if I did like you, I wouldn't text you, because I feel like you don't like me. So like, and I'm talking about, of course, like an older situation. But I don't know, I just wanted to get your view on it, because I've had people say different things.
All right.
Now,
I was not even thinking of hours, I was thinking of days.
Oh, okay. Now, this is a question that I think every parent should be asked, every African parent. Did you fight with the animals to get to school? And tell the truth.
I know that narrative. It could be true that some parents, what they mean by that, they don't mean that every day I went to school, there was a lion outside our gate, there was a leopard outside our gate. But Abby, sincerely speaking, some among us parents were raised up in very, very strange places. Our homes were not depleted of trees like nowadays. You're living in a home and outside you, there's a forest, okay? A reality. I'm talking for you parents, because these people, they seem to think you lie when you tell them, do you know what we fought in order for us to get where we are?
It's like 80 kilometers.
Yes. Do you know the way we fought lions? Do you know the way we fought this and this and that? It's the truth. There were forests and we feared sometimes, because you are outside and you hear a bird. Somebody will hear maybe a hyena from afar, and you would know. Not I didn't see a hyena, I didn't hear the hyena, but there's some places, some regions in our country, even game parks are near homes. Mm-hmm. And long time ago, if you grew up there, you would see elephants from afar, you would see, maybe, I don't know, lions, but elephants, sana. And it was your business to learn how to maneuver and how to learn amazing animals, how to animals behave, how animals live, and how to escape their path in order for you to go to school. So that bit, I know it's true when it comes from some parents. And I think the point they try to push to their children, if we made it through those hardships, why are you not making it? What are you going to do to school? The only thing that we fight is traffic, lateness, like that.
Yeah.
I didn't fight an animal personally. Did I see animals? Maybe not. But there are some places when our mom took us, and my sisters can bear witness. You can ask Auntie Tabs when you meet her. And it was in a place away from home, and where our mother, I've given you that story before, where our mother would put like huni, we pick from school after school, and some sugar canes. There were animals there, but there were antelopes.
Oh,
There were antelopes and rabbits.
Why didn't you like?
My brother had a hobby. In fact, he kept rabbits.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah, so they saw some parents fought animals to get to school.
Okay, sure. Okay. What do you really think we're doing behind those closed doors?
You're texting boys and it's unnecessary. You are, what are you doing all day long? Mm-hmm. What else except Instagram? Or you're doing reels? You're doing all manner of things except washing dishes and cooking. So I think when you're indoors, we get agitated, but we are learning. Parents are learning actually, because there's also a lot of time. Maybe my encouragement, when you're behind those closed doors, do something sensible. Don't just say, respect my privacy, I'm here, nobody needs to disturb me. But most parents, they think, respect your privacy, you're in my house. So even that room is mine, give me some leeway, or better be doing something that is worth being behind the doors. So I think when you're behind there, you're texting, you're WhatsApping, you're IGing, you are doing reels, you are doing many things. You're taking a lot of time. Am I right? Yeah.
To some extent, yes.
I think so.
Okay. The last question. Why do you always pull the stop talking back card at every moment? But yours is not stop talking back. Yours is stop being defensive. I mean, I'm exposing.
Yeah. It is true. I'm a believer in express yourself. When a conversation is hard, you expose your weakness when you keep on defending yourself. There are people who find it very hard to say yes or no. Like, for example, if maybe I came and I asked you, Abby, I had asked you to do this bit or this bit, then you start like, oh, I didn't do it because. I think the answer should be, if I ask you, did you do the bit I had requested you to do? Say, no, I did not do it. And then you give the reason. What happens, it's natural for me, it's natural for people not to own up to their errors. And they feel like there has to be a reason for everything that has happened wrongly. Realistically, you're stronger if you're able to own up to your mistakes, and if you're able to just say, oh, I'm sorry, I did not do it. And for me, it's not hard to see it. I used to, I was a teenager too, and I talked to win. And then as I grew older, I realized, there's no one I'm winning against. Everyone can understand my yes and my no. So, and for stop talking, I'm not sure. Stop talking back. I think they mean, can I talk on their behalf? Although I don't know whether that could be the reason, but generally, if the conversation is uncomfortable and it's your parent who is talking and all you're doing is, Nasi, someone is thinking, can't you wait I finish talking? Then you talk. And then it is not respectful to keep on answering back. The same way you don't answer your teacher back. You find it easy.
Yes. You cannot tell me that you have done something wrong and I have not done it. And even my classmates know. If there's someone who can argue, the teacher is me.
Do you argue when the teacher is talking or when the teacher finishes talking?
Of course, when I finish.
Exactly. If you tried to give your right point when your teacher is talking, the ears will be blocked. They won't even hear a thing. So really, why parents, I think they become anxious and they become like impatient, it's when there is give and take. Nipe nikupe. You have said this, I said this. You have said this. But you can, I think for your friends outside there, if your mom or if your dad gets unreasonable, still they're your mom and dad. How about if you wait for them to finish talking with respect? Tell them, Mom, do you mind? You have done this to me before. Do you mind now if I talk? And do you mind if you don't interrupt as I am talking, then you hear my point? You have tried that with me. It helps to build your relationship with your mom and dad. But it doesn't help one bit when your mom is angry and your mom is talking and you're more angrier than her. And you're talking again and again. You talk.
Okay. That's your point of view. My point of view is you say something, you assume something about me. Then I wait for you to finish talking. Then I start saying that, no, you got that wrong. That's not actually true, or that's not what I think, or that's not what I did. But before I finish, you interrupt me. I wait for you to finish, I don't interrupt you. Then when I start talking again, it's one thing you don't go interrupt. Now, how am I supposed to have a conversation with you?
It's a journey, Abby. You taught me not to interrupt when you're talking. Because the reason why you talk back after I've finished is because you're feeling, Mom is wrong about that. I wish she could get my angle of thinking. I wish she can just understand me why I did this. But before I learned that, I would see the end of the story before you finished. And it could even make you feel like, okay, you're right. But parents don't mean bad when they interrupt. I think when they open up their pathways for children to talk, they can have better relationships. But children should also not sulk. Sometimes teenagers, their best hobby is to sulk. Amefanya hivyo. I'll not talk. And then children assume that parents are not able to see. So if, like, for example, your mom or your dad was talking to you and you feel they're unfair, they're talking too much and they're wrong, they're going on a tangent, wait for them to finish talking. When they finish, urge them to give you a moment of talking without being interrupted. Relationships for parents, even parents are not angels. By the way, you are the ones who give us the tips that we know on parenting you, because some of you pull some tricks which are very unreasonable. But by and by, journeys become better.
Okay.
Yes.
Sure. Well, that was the last question.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, then kindly like this video and subscribe to both of our channels, The Hangout with Abby Kimani and
Surrendered with Rachel Kimani.
Yes.
In my channel, I talk about marriages, singles, and parenting. It's a family channel.
Well, that is it, and we will see you guys next time. Bye.